Welcome back. The Blockbusters Field Pass is officially here in Madden Mobile 25, and I'll be showing you guys everything you should be doing inside of it. So let me get straight into it, starting off with our 7 new Mythic players. We have a wide receiver, Snoop Dogg, who is 6'4", and he's a Steelers fan, which means they have him just at NFL. I don't know, they should have made him a Steeler. That would have been more interesting. They have his middle linebacker card as well. He is a milestone player. To get him actually is surprising because it's not pay to win. So I'll go over that soon. But we also have a season team training, Zach Ertz and Michael Strahan, which means that they'll be in the season team training, which you need to rank up to get their players to build them. Zach Ertz is the first season team training player, and Michael Strahan is your second one, which means he's the mastery one, which he takes a lot more training. So I'll put right there on the screen how much it takes for Zach Ertz, and then how much it takes for Michael Strahan. Michael Strahan will be a lot more training points, but the coins are the same, which is not too bad. Around 3.3 million coins. And then the training goes from like 200,000 for the first one, then 700,000 plus for the second one. It's crazy. The training goes up a lot, but it's just because it's the better season team training player. Then we have the Journey Dan Marino. Then the regular players, which are Emmitt Smith and Anthony Adams. Let's get into it, guys. As usual in a field pass, you're going to play through your daily goals and as well your objectives. You're going to log into the game. You're going to spend coins. You're going to get rushing yards, league versus league drives, use stamina, collect uncommons, all that stuff. You'll get uncommon packs right here, which are your blockbuster packs. You'll get uncommon pluses, which gets you up to a rare player. And then you'll take uncommons to put in for the rares. Do the 7 for 2. Obviously, that's the best thing to do. Then you can do the random. It's going to be difficult, though, because you might need to select, knowing that you do need to build the players around selecting certain ones. When you go to their iconic, you need 2 iconics for 1 mythic. So if you go down to the iconics of a player you want to build, you're going to need 3 of his epics and then 2 different players. So for the Emmitt Smith iconic, you're going to need 3 Emmitt Smith epics and then 1 Dan Marino epic and 1 Anthony Adams epic for the iconic given. The best way to go ahead and get these players is to, do your objectives, do your daily goals to get your milestones, and as well take out data players to trade in for blockbusters packs, upgrade packs, plus packs, all that stuff. And then you guys can get a bunch of these packs. I'm short of getting the 5+ packs. This pack, though, I could get, but I'll be trading in Gank Force players. So make sure you guys trade in outdated players. Don't trade in the current promo players. It will not be worth it for sure. Make sure you guys have the players for it. If you guys need players, play throughout the game, open packs, and then obviously do your blockbuster objectives to get these packs, because that's really where you're going to get a bunch of the players. But obviously outdated players, you're going to need to play throughout the game. Do your journey. It's going to be very important to do. At 5,238 overall, you guys can get an epic select pack, which is fantastic. So that will be one of your free ones, and then you get another free one towards the end of the field pass, or you can do it right away by unlocking each of these for 200. But then again, you're going to waste a lot of Madden cash, so you can just grind it out to your daily goals and go throughout it and get this epic towards the end, which you will get. Wait for it right here. It's an epic select of either the wide receiver or middle linebacker Snoop Dogg at 21,450 points. So yeah, that's going to be fantastic for your free section for sure. So you can get 2 free epics. When you grind throughout the game, you should be able to get another epic. So you can get around 3 epics throughout the field pass. Well, 1 right away throughout the journey if you are a 5,238 overall, which a lot of people should be at with boost including. You should definitely be hitting that. So make sure you guys are playing the game so you can hit these certain gates. Obviously, the journey is going to help you for outdated players, current players for the field pass, and Madden cash that will help you with refills and much more throughout the game. We have to play a 4th quarter to 130 for 250 Madden cash, because I swear to get that epic player select, all I'm going to have to do is rush for like 30 or 45 yards, something like that, something very easy. This is just like a little time consuming, very easy too. I can just go ahead and run the clock out. If they don't, well, they should actually, they're up by 1. When they're up by 1, if you're not taking the lead, you just actually, I need to put on my accelerated clock so this can go faster. There we go. I would love some runoff so we can get done with this as fast as possible. It'll probably do the runoff on the next go. I'll get the first down here, And then once we go head back to, oh, they're actually going timeouts because they're close to the end zone. So that's interesting. So as I just completed that for the 250 mana cash, you're going to go to the next journey and get that epic player select pack, which is going to be easier than that one. Well, that one was easy, but it was just a little more time consuming. This one is 45 rushing yards, which you should get right away, which is going to be very simple for a epic select player. I'm going to select the epic wide receiver Snoop Dogg just because I'm going to show you guys now how to get the Snoop Dogg and how easy it is, knowing it is a milestone player. Okay, we're just doing laps on them. Stiff arm, come on. He pushed us out of bounds. Are we kidding? Okay, well, I'm gonna go this way. This should be an easy 45 rushing yard. Oh, didn't mean to spin there, but hey, we got it. So very simple. You can get your epic select player throughout the Blockbusters field pass, and then you can just keep on going throughout the journey throughout the whole entire month of the field pass to go and get better stuff down the road. Here we go. We're going to get the epic wide receiver Snoop Dogg, and I'm going to go ahead and explain how you guys can get him. Now, the only thing left is obviously the store offers, which you guys can go ahead and spend money if you want to. If you're free to play, you're free to play. You do need to spend 100 mana cash a day for your daily goals if you want to do on the Blockbusters pack or the current promo pack in the store. Well, in the store, it's not a pack. It's for the tokens for the promo, but still, you need to spend 100 mana cash, do either or to do so. Also, I can claim these rewards right here. Get a free pack, which gives me an uncommon. Could have got something better, obviously a rare, which would have been nice. Now, scrolling down, I got that epic Snoop Dogg. Right here, we have a mythic Snoop Dogg select pack, which you get to select the wide receiver middle linebacker Snoop Dogg, which is fantastic. He is the milestone player, which means his other iconic is in the past. But because there's two of them, you can actually go ahead and build his iconic 3 times. You can complete his trait 3 times and select his wide receiver twice. Right? They're only allowing that because there's 2 versions of him. So you can go ahead and get 6 random epic players throughout Blockbusters, and then 2 Dan Marinos and 2 Emmitt Smiths, because all those together give you 2 select iconic wide receiver Snoop Doggs. Then you take those Snoop Doggs, you put it into the mythic Snoop Dogg, and then you take 2 more randoms, and then boom, you have your Snoop Dogg. The milestone player is not pay to win if you want the wide receiver, but now if you want both, it's going to be pay to win. But then again, I feel a lot of people do not want the middle linebacker Snoop Dogg. But if you do want both, obviously, to build one of them, it's going to be free to play. To build the other one, it's going to be pay to win. Because you can only build 3 of his iconics, which means the other iconic is left in the milestone. So that's how they get you. So that's kind of like a joke on us. But then again, I feel like a lot of people would select Snoop Dogg's wide receiver over his middle linebacker and not care for the middle linebacker version of him. Unless you care more of the middle linebacker than the wide receiver, let me know which Snoop Dogg you guys are going to get. Honestly, I like how it is free to play for one of his mythics. I think that's better throughout this field pass with the milestone. I feel like they should do that for every field pass. Make it a select of 1 player with 2 different positions and make one of the versions like, well, we get to select one of the versions of positioning of that player free to play. Just do that from now on. That's a sick kind of way to do it, obviously. And then senior team training. You're going to need, as I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, a lot of training points and coins for these certain players. Obviously, that's how it's going to go. So make sure you guys are grinding throughout it. If you want the Zach Ertz and or the Michael Strahan, it's going to take a lot of coins and training points. The first one is obviously easier. Zach Ertz is easier. Michael Strahan's a lot more training, so it's going to be a lot more to get him unless you've been saving. If you saved, it should be easy. But that is it for the Blockbuster Field Pass, and that's how you guys are going to get the Snoop Dogg. The Journey player is here. For his first iconic, it's 5,972. For his second iconic, it's going to be 6,583. It's a high overall for the Dan Marino Mythic. But yeah, so that's how you're going to get everyone, guys. The other players, you just build them. They're buildable. Down here, these 2 iconics, Emmitt Smith and Anthony Adams, you can just build their trades twice, get their Mythic. You choose on what players you guys want. And that's how you're going to do it throughout the field pass. A little bit better than other field passes on how to get the milestone player. You know, last 2 field passes, it was like you can get the random and you don't need to go ahead and buy the $30, but you would have to randomly pull that iconic. This time around, it's 2 different positions. You get to actually build one position of that mythic, and then the other one you just have to spend $30 if you want the other position of that Snoop Dogg. But that's going to do it. There's your whole Blockbusters breakdown. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.